Okay. So you can hear a little bit in the background. Okay, so we are up to session number 20. You guys are level 2. Only, was it one death so far?
Level 2.
Yeah.
Level 1.
Oh no, you're level 1. It's Fridays at level 2. So we're level 2
I'm
soon.
just saying, it's like, hang on, I'm pretty sure you said we're not level 2, yeah?
That's right, you're level 1 until you finish the story. Then you're level 2.
Yeah, we all got very excited for a second.
Hey, I might not die again. Woo!
Unless of course you want to spend your leveling time in Kamaga.
No. Oh.
Nope.
Okay, so you're level 1. And you are currently in the Godsmouth ossuary.
Did we do this for completion points? We came back down here for completion points, didn't we?
No, you didn't come down here for completion points. You came back down here so that Pinwinkle wasn't cursed anymore.
Yes, because technically,
so hang on.
whilst we
doubled curse kind of thing.
we worked out what was going on with the loss of bodies as far as the temple was concerned.
Yep.
But
so they're happy to
they
pay
also
you for
wanted
it.
us to actually clear the level to make it safe for storing more bodies.
Yeah, right. So we
Get
came
the,
back for completion because I sure as shit ain't coming back as he's cursed.
There was more money involved, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Money. That's I thought was something that would trigger you.
Yeah, money.
Because right now I feel if no one cares much about ping pong. So.
Well, you cost us a lot of money. No, you really didn't. I stole it off you. But
I know.
you cost us a lot of money.
Yeah.
I could have kept that money.
I didn't mean to. And then I think, where's my money gone?
What money?
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Went to the gods.
I'll make sure I take that off. Hang on, okay. You should put that. Did you take the gems too? You should put in the bag too. Ooh, I forgot to use some stuff. Okay.
No, I didn't find it. Just pretend I didn't find it. Never mind.
I'll say gold with the gems.
What now?
Yeah.
No, take it back. It's all mine. No, you can have it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so tonight at the table we have David.
Yes. We do have me. I have me.
I'm the table.
I am the table. Human table. I'm David. I play Bella Silvertongue, a human sorcerer who's not real good at dealing damage, but can heal. Will travel.
And has done so.
Yeah. And also seems to be shacking up with every female NPC to ever exist. Not by choice.
Player.
No, I'm the player, actually.
I play with an A. Yeah.
Bellas, the character.
Okay, and that brings us to Mark.
I'm playing Pinwinkle the Survivor. Not the chef. Not anything else anymore. Pinwinkle doesn't know anything about food anymore.
Can you call yourself a survivor if you died?
I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in a world where he can keep coming back, he'll just keep singing the songs to I'm a Survivor.
I'm the reviver.
No, that's me.
Yeah, that is, yeah. After a unexpected concern last adventure, I, without having to reroll my champion second character, I've Pinwinkle survived just with the help of these gracious party members and hoping to finally get rid of this curse.
Mm-hmm.
Not good.
Okay, and online we have Jeremy.
Yes, good evening. I'm playing
Brings us
Cordar,
this
a
one as well.
elf-human fighter from the small town of Sandpoint. Trying hard to be a hero of the town, but knowing he's not nearly good enough to ever be a paladin.
Because that's what I was going to do with my champion, but anyway, I won't go there.
And we also had Susie.
I was going to be worse than him. Sorry, Susie.
You there, Susie? You still on mute?
mute?
Sorry. Sorry, I just had someone walk into the room. I'm playing Nesta, who is a human half-orc. I am a barbarian, and I'm pretty happy to be where I currently am, which is a bit more in my element. But, yeah.
Yep.
You mean like where everything's fair game?
Yeah, less talking, more bashing. But apparently last time I did that, I went in a bit of the deep end, so hopefully I can do that.
That was awesome.
Well, what's the worst that can happen?
Hey, you gotta play in barbarian character, right?
She saved the day, me though. Didn't say Pinwinkle, but it's okay.
Okay. Oh. So that's what we're currently doing. The Godsmouth Heresy. As you're being sent into deeper into the catacombs to try to solve what was happening. And we do have a map showing where we ended it at.
Ah, yes. A lovely pit of despair.
Yep.
Cave of Wonders.
I love the wonderful one. Do you want me to give you one?
No. No.
You sure?
Yeah. I've come to decide that everything that you offer when you have that tone of voice, Martin, is a definite no.
So you want the Ring of Three Wishes then?
No. Because I know that even if you do give me the Ring of Three Wishes, it's going to come with heinous consequences.
Well, no, it'll be all fine as long as you remember to keep the third wish available to say, can I just get this back before I found this wing?
Undo all the other wishes, please.
I didn't tell you everything. Like,
Okay.
I just found it on my list here. Like, oh, you better have that too.
No, don't worry about it. Just keep it.
Okay, so last we had it, you were at a secret vault.
He stole the only thing he cared about. He doesn't care about
So I'll bring the secret vault to the front. You
God.
can see the secret vault there.
Cave of Wonders.
And did we plunder said secret vault?
And we ended the session where you're at the secret vault.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so we hadn't plundered it.
And apparently we have symbols there that I'm not really too sure of what they are. Oh, we've got little circles behind things now when we select it.
Cool.
Oh, the whole everything updated.
As opposed to the four-way arrow business.
No, it had a
On
square.
the initiative.
It had a square around it when you selected it previously, so it would highlight as a square. Now it's highlighting as a circle.
It's
And-
also highlighting as a Cave of Wonders.
That is true. And in your Cave of Wonders, you find treasures.
Phrasing. Sorry.
An old rusty lamp.
So you'd like to find an old rusty lamp there, Jeremy?
Don't do it, mate, Jeremy.
Just following on from the conversation about Ring of Three Wishes.
Well, I'm happy to use up one of your GM lap things to have an old rusty lamp there.
Oh, it's so tempting.
Okay, so things you do find there are a set of braces,
Okay, yep.
with old writing on them.
Actually, there's a Cave of Wonders on them.
Would you like a Cave of Wonders?
No. Why can't I let Cave of Wonders go?
Okay, so the braces have the image of the Cave of Wonders on them.
A diamond in the rough.
So once you put a diamond in there, you will now be able to activate them.
One shot ahead of the... Anyway.
There you go, man. Yeah.
I will burst into song.
You will.
Help us, Susie. Help us.
Why?
Yeah,
She's enjoying it all.
Belath does have Perform.
He does. Okay, so yes, you do find a set of braces that seem to be well made.
Yep.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Anything else?
So was
What's that?
this Cave of Wonders apparently just like a treasure vault, or?
Well, it seemed to be a... Inside it, you see an ornately carved sarcophagus about a foot from the wall. It has runes and carvings all over the outside of it. Do you open the coffin?
Well, apparently
I go
did
to the other
if
side of the
they could
room
have
and keep far away from it because I know this is what Pinwinkle doesn't.
Oh look, we have a new way of showing distance.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's really cool.
That's really cool, actually, yeah. Pinwheel goes, Cordar, can you do that one? I don't want to go anywhere near anything at the moment. I feel a bit cursed.
Yeah, I'm standing there, Pinwinkle, and readying a spell. Tell me, princess.
Unless you're going to save me.
Now when did you last
Dude, the sarcophagus, is that like in the little inlet that I'm in? Or where is it?
Yeah, it's in that small alcove or whatever. Well, yep, Cordar will see if it can be opened.
Is that just going to take you out of combat mode if it's in combat mode?
Everything is this one.
Crystal clear.
Okay. Man, that should be cleared up. Maybe. I'm just finding that I've still got the pinwheel all the way moved over here. Well, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so Jeremy, you're going in?
I will try and open up the sarcophagus.
Okay, it opens quite easily for you.
Okay.
Inside you see a well-preserved human male with dark hair, high forehead and expressive brows. He wears a robe of deep emerald, and he has a medallion of a 7-pointed star around his neck. And he has the braces on his arm that I was describing earlier with the Cave of Wonder symbol on symbology on them.
Beleth is still readying a spell versus almost any sign of hostile behavior from that. Definitely not undead.
Do any of the symbols
Cave of Wonders
look familiar for anything?
Okay, so you do recognize Thassilonian runes on the necklace and on the sarcophagus.
Okay. Do we recognise the 7-pointed star that, as a player, I know nothing about?
You recognise it as a symbol of Thessalonia.
Right, okay. Sorry. I couldn't remember exactly how much knowledge the characters had for at the stage, so...
You do recognise it as the national symbol of Varisia.
Right.
As well as related to the nation of Thessalonia.
Yeah.
And I think I actually have one on my fridge, which I'll go get.
Well, you've got one on the computer screen.
I do, but I actually have a medallion.
So, well, I guess we'll...
We'll take the braces. Do you want to check out the robe? Does the robe look anything special?
The robe looks good.
Are we here to loot the dead?
Hell yeah, we are. I mean,
So
nothing quite so. You mustn't speak of it that way, Cordar.
So Jeremy, I definitely do have a medallion.
Oh, indeed, yes.
Cordar, we mustn't speak of it in such crude terms.
So yes, so that's the medallion you see around the neck.
Nice. Right, Cave of Wonders.
There you go, Cave of Wonders symbol.
So was this recess, was it hidden?
It was hidden. Cordar found it in his usual way by walking near it.
Fucking Cordar. It doesn't appear to be an ordinary burial.
It does appear to be a, well, it's being buried in a place where it's hard to find.
So nobody's gonna notice if it's. Nobody's gonna ordinarily notice if it's potentially been disturbed.
It wasn't buried by the priests above.
Fantastic! Loot that shit.
Okay.
We'll take the robe.
The question is, can we get away with it?
You start pulling the robe off, and you've still got the braces and the necklace on. So Pimwinkle comes over and does the whole disrobing.
Pimwinkle thinks he needs to pay some debt to people, so... So I'll take off, I'll go, okay, of all things I look at, I'll take off the braces first.
Yep.
I look at the medallion. I'm a bit sussy about the medallion, because
Looks like it's the 7-pointed star on a silver disc.
I gently take off the medallion.
Yep.
And the robe, is the robe? It's like everything else is dusty around. I assume the robe looks like it's.
Yep. The robe looks like it's held up well.
Okay, so I'll
Almost looks as if it's just been put on the body.
I'll take the robe.
Is the body decomposed?
The body does not appear to be decomposed. Doesn't look like it's been touched for a long time though.
Is there any pastries in the pocket of the robe?
Not at this stage.
Don't do that to me.
But apparently someone wants to put some in there. Did you want to try to do a sneak to stick some pastries in there?
I know. God see all.
I feel tempted.
God see all. I do not want to do anything like that. I will.
No, it's okay. I didn't want to lose my friend, really.
I'll take slowly, gently off the robe without trying to disturb the body too much. They're not the hot rod ones.
Good luck.
We normally don't do chili.
I've been adding chili to cooking recently, like chopped chilies.
It depends on them. It's.
They're fucking spicy.
Oh, they are, yeah.
Have you tried the death sauce of it?
No.
Don't do that.
No multiple people to buy it, and just abuse it and say how wonderful it is until someone else tries it and goes,
Yep. All right. So we loot the shit and we kept it.
mm-hmm.
Nothing else to see here.
Do you have a robe of deep emerald?
How do we identify stuff in PF2?
On this one, so just call it GH Room 21. GH 21.
By I mean actually identify the item.
Like when we've got time to actually look at them,
Yeah.
what process do we actually go through?
I have
Okay.
Is it just actually using either Arcana, Nature, Occultism?
I believe it is. I was just going to look up the skill.
It depends on the level and all that
Like,
stuff.
it's unimportant at the moment. Anyway.
Anyway, I've got it written down.
Right. So I guess we investigate the other door.
I saw it and we go,
And in words that I will absolutely use, bags not.
Okay, so you can spend 10 minutes to try to identify an item of its magic particulars.
Using an appropriate knowledge skill, isn't it? Like,
Yep.
and you can choose like based on whichever one's appropriate for your character. I think, if I remember correctly.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And any magic casting using character can use the identify magic trained trait.
Yeah, from the appropriate Arcana, Religion, Nature, Occultism.
Yep.
I
shall move the bookmark to there for when you guys want to actually do that. So, do you want to put the necklace on?
no. I don't believe I should.
Well, if people want to
I want to
wait 10 minutes to actually, or have a look at stuff for 10 minutes, then
Well, if anyone has a focus that they want to get back, now's the time.
Wrong game. Nicely done. No, wrong game.
Well, you asked if you could get a focus back.
No, I don't think this is it. I feel I'm just going to hang on to these things and hopefully upstairs we have time. It's up to people if they want to look at it, they can. So.
okay. Well, Cordi's happy to be examining the other door, and
Okay.
Now Victor's injured.
Victor doesn't exist.
Next door, we'll head out with Potter.
Yeah.
yes, I mean, right now, Tangasero is perfectly safe.
Cool. Now that's right. All good. I was just looking and going. I was going to heal him for a time, but if he's not there, it's no point.
It's all right. He's perfectly safe right now.
He says he's good.
Says, don't go clawing anything. I tell him. Stay here. We're back for you.
Oh no, he's going to follow you.
Oh God.
Since when has Kangasero ever listened to what you've told him? So Jeremy, listening at the door, give me a roll, please.
Yeah. 6 perception. That's the top, isn't it? 11.
Can Nexa also go up with Potter?
So you want to listen up as well? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You want to listen as well?
Yeah, can I move up as well?
You can move up as well and go ear to ear, well, face to face with Corda.
Oh, hang on here.
Yeah,
As you're both staring at the at each other while listening to the door.
sounds good.
Hey, Belle, I think something's going on there.
It's been I almost answered in Plymouth accent.
I was about to say, look at you doing it. What are you doing?
Okay, so good thing you can both go next to each other.
You mean next to each other? Get it? Get it?
No, I don't get it.
We heard it. It got the response it deserved.
Shut up, Jeremy.
Burn.
And we have Kangasero following you around.
Can we phase out Kangasero?
No. Put it on
I mean, I can.
Are you going to throw him down the hole?
No.
No, I couldn't do that to him because he's going to ask questions next fortnight. Why'd you throw me down the hole, Mark? Why'd you do that?
No, what are you talking about, Victor?
No idea. Don't believe Mark, he's not telling you lies again.
Yeah. Shows us the recording. Alright.
Well, it won't be the only character you've lost down here.
Yeah, but we found the other one.
And saved his life.
You did?
At his own expense.
Oh, hang on. Kind of, yeah.
We made him better.
I know, but you seem to have forgotten that you came down here with 7 and you left with 5. So apparently the other ones just weren't interesting enough to do anything with. So no one went back for them.
Which ones? Ratty McRat.
And the dwarf with the dog.
Nah, that's alright, they'll show up. They're good like that.
They obviously didn't come back down again because they were less concerned about getting rid of the curse from Dimwinkle.
You left them waiting near the entrance on the other side in the main entryway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
No one had actually gone back to them, and it's been more than 8 hours.
Yep.
It's okay. We haven't let anything pass us
They
yet.
probably won't starve.
Probably.
Rally, show us.
Okay, so you can see that there is a passageway that goes off along here.
Okay.
And you can see all the way down at the back there, you see a door emblazoned with the same strange 7-pointed star in the back there.
Oh.
That's on
Well,
the
will
amulet.
at least move up to the gap in the passage. I'm assuming that's going to be a T-junction or something type stuff.
It is a
He'll
T-junction.
move,
No, we'll keep pace.
he'll move up towards there to have a look around the corner before running straight across the face of it.
Now, exactly how it's messed up the grids, I have no idea. Because I'm looking at the map here and going, this map doesn't align.
Yeah,
Close enough.
It's good
It's
enough.
fine.
We trust your judgment.
It's fine.
We trust the DM. We all trust the DM.
I'm just looking at it because it's lined up perfectly on mine.
Yes.
That's
The question
right,
is, Mark, what do you trust the DM to do?
to fuck us over.
No, you did that.
That's all right. As long as we're all clear about what the expectations are, we're all good.
Yeah. All right. Let's move up and do the things.
Okay.
There's some serious scaling issues going on there, isn't there?
It is. It'll probably be fixed next time I actually load things up.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'll have to buy a new backpack. All food items must stay in this backpack. I lose the backpack, so I'm not giving it to anyone. And then I have a new backpack. There's only 2 pastries in there. So there's no cooking gear in there, so it's all good.
Okay, so Jeremy, you can see.
Okay. But obviously nothing directly in down the passageway.
Nothing directly down the passageway.
Okay. I will aim to move forward and have a look at this door. And so it's got a nice 7-pointed star, just like the medallion on it, huh?
It does.
I'm sure it's purely coincidental. Decorative, even.
Yeah, that's what happens in this game. Everything is different.
I look at the medallion, look at the door, look at the medallion. I hand to Corda.
Okay, so Pimwinkle presents you a medallion.
Yeah.
And I say,
I'm looking at the door, listening at the door to see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Do you not hear anything on the other side?
Oh man, I even got a decent roll that time. And is the door locked?
It does appear to be locked. You cannot
It
see
does.
a lock. You see no locking mechanism at all.
Okay. I will try and push it and see if it opens.
It does not.
And then I'll try and pull it and see if it opens.
There's nothing to pull.
I keep tapping. How was I? Use that tool and this tool.
You can tap him on the back of the knee.
Okay. I keep tapping you on the back of the knee.
It's one of the same places a halfling can tap someone.
Yes, right.
You going to open it? Good job. I'll step back and allow you to open it.
So the cursed one opens it. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
You're the rogue.
I'm the cursed rogue at the moment, so I'm not the best rogue. I have a little shaky hand, and I look at the medallion and see if it fits into any gap within the door.
It does not.
It does not. Do I hold it next to the door?
Well, you're currently holding it next to the door.
Nothing's happening? So what's it? So it's got the same symbol on it, isn't it?
It's got that same symbol on it.
So there's like no place to like place it into the door or anything like that. Can I investigate door like using a trap check to see how this door works?
Sure.
Okay. Do I add my trap thing to it, or do I just add as just normal perception roll?
Normal perception roll.
Good. Thought check. Could be worse. 12. We've got any idea how this door would work?
Okay, looking at the door, there are no hinges you can see.
No hinges.
And it does not appear to actually
Indentations or anything.
have a way of moving.
No indentations, nothing.
And it doesn't feel like stone as you're untouching it. But it looks like a stone door.
Can I use my hand, put it on, like place the medallion against the door, and does anything happen?
Yep. Just a door.
Nothing happens to the door. I look at Cordo, go, I have no idea here. Doesn't seem to work. There's no place to put the medallion.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, what does this medallion mean? Is it a particular kind of religion or that you know of?
Well, it's a symbol of Varisia.
That...
You'd know that. You lived in Magma all your life.
I would have, wouldn't I? Yeah. Okay. Is there anything written on the actual medallion at all? Back
Yep. Thassilonian runes.
Thassilonian runes. So it's not going to be just... So it would be Thassilonian speaking, wouldn't it?
No one would speak Thessalonian. It would be basically extremely rude to bring in a character that can speak Thessalonian when it hasn't been spoken for 10,000 years and say you're the special person who can do it.
Okay.
But hey, that's why they're the adventurer and the hero of the story, because they've had that strange exotic background that meant that they had something.
Well, it's sort of like doing a pirate campaign where the danger was the water, and then people start taking air breathing and water swimming as a water breathing and water swimming as a standard. Which basically means, well, there's no more pirate campaign because basically you don't need to worry about the ships.
I go up to the door and go. Any response?
Yeah.
Yes, you feel your fingers rub the door.
Well, It looks like another door that for the time being won't open unless we pull out the chime, so let's go down the corridor.
Okay. Lead away, Cordar and Nexa.
Yeah, I'll keep pace with Potter.
Cordar's already on the way. What's on that crossroads? Yep.
Apparently I stuck Bellish down there first, but oh well.
No, thank you.
And you'll be-
Seems fair to me.
Okay.
I have objections.
What might those objections be?
I'm not going first. I mean, I'm not going first. Nothing so silly. Do, 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 do.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I just realised something. I went to Mum about it.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Don't give him ideas.
No.
Tis a bad idea. No, it's a shit idea. Because no matter what happens, if there's a bad way for it to go, you're going to make it go.
Not always.
At least roll my second.
No, not always. I will give you that, but generally.
If you suggest it, there's a good reason I'll go that way. Wouldn't want to disappoint you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
He's always here to help.
Always here to help.
That's right, Jeremy, sure.
Well, I could be doing worse things.
I know you could too.
Okay. Which way would you like to go?
Well, we might. Cordar's probably keen to check the closest door off to our left as we head down the passage.
Yeah, I'll do that, I think. Am I closer?
Okay, so both of you do that, listening, facing each other look.
I really think they're into each other there, Bella.
Look, it's best not to comment on it. Let's just let it go.
Or the 13.
21 for Cordar. And you guys know Cordar's perception on greenskins.
Nexa was distracted, apparently. Someone kept looking at her.
Maybe there's a hidden background that we don't know about.
What, Cordar's perception of greenskins?
Maybe
It's not that hidden.
No. Maybe more that he has a issue with greenskins because he may have had a bad relationship.
There's only one good relationship away from a different perspective.
True, that's true. Pinwick was just thinking outside the box here, as he does at the moment. He's
Because
trying to...
Cordar is known to be so deep and secretive about those sorts of things.
Okay, so...
Never willing to put forward his emotions or feelings. Or opinions.
The room sounds quiet. There doesn't seem to be any noise coming from the other side, like the other door.
Okay. The Cordar will see if that door's opens.
The door pushes open. Giving you a nice large room. Nothing like a large room to terrify people.
Leaves room to fight, that's all.
Okay, so looking in this room, the double doors open into a long oval-shaped room. Floating balls of fire illuminate walls covered with a bewildering array of runes, sigils, and glyphs. Beneath these carvings, stacks of engraved stone tablets rest in niches in the wall.
This sounds like a job for meat shields.
Well, Cordar's looking in and thinking, well, it doesn't look like there's anything in here. This room's been cleared. So he'll go in, take a look amongst whatever the blocks, whatever they are, tablets.
They are tablets covered in runes.
Belath will go inside.
And I'm assuming you can't read them?
They appear to be in Thassilonian. This is the biggest collection of Thassilonian runes you have heard of.
Okay, well, Cordar being the scholar that he is, he's happy to leave.
Yeah, Belath also. This can be sorted out later, and has no real.
We're down here to ensure that the level can be cleared to allow for the priest to come through. So
Okay.
this room's clear.
That room is clear. Where do you want to go to next?
I'm sure the priest will be interested.
Do we recognize the other direction at all? East.
Do you recognise?
Like, have we been that way before at all?
No, you have not been this way before.
Down the corridor and look at that door on the left.
Run in the chair.
Right under the middle of it. Yeah. Okay, so you go to the door to the left. So that's the top or the bottom?
The top, because it'll be the left if we're coming down that corridor. So.
And the two of you do your listen at the door action again.
17 for Corda.
Yeah, 18 for next off.
And we both hear nothing but the beatings of our hearts.
Apparently.
I'll go King Gasera this time.
You hear nothing but me beating Penwinkle. I mean, the beating of my heart.
Next one, we'll try to open it.
Okay. Nexo opens the door. You find yourself in a room. The smooth floor and ceiling of this circular room have been polished to a glossy shine, and the curving walls appear to be made of faintly silver reflective material as smooth and flawless as glass. Okay, so I shall put the room in. I'll actually remember the scale.
There's nothing noticeably in here.
It's a smooth, glassy room.
And most important feature being empty.
It is empty.
Well,
I'm going to look at the other door.
maybe Belath will go in and have a quick squeeze, see if there's anything to see.
Okay, how long do you spend in there?
While they're dicking around with the other room. Maybe like a couple of, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds, doing a maybe a couple of rounds. Martin rolls the random encounter dice.
Okay. Encounter has been rolled.
That's nice to know.
If it's undead, I'm actually not entirely fine.
And you guys are listening at the other door?
Yep. 24 for Corda.
Damn, Corda.
12 for Nexa. Nexa's consistently average at perception, apparently.
That was better.
Okay.
Next is worrying why Penwinkle's between her legs, looking through it, listening as well. No, I'm pretty short halfling, so.
Okay, so as you guys are looking in this room below here.
Okay, I'm assuming we didn't hear anything and the door opened easily.
The door opened easily. You didn't hear anything. And as you're exploring that room, Balath, give me a perception roll.
Nope.
Well done. Still nothing to see. We can move on.
Well, what would you like to hear? What would you like to see in the reflection?
Dragons.
Okay. So, as you're staring at the reflection of dragons in the walls around you,
Bella screams and runs out the door.
I look concerned and through.
Cordar will certainly turn at the sound of the scream and...
It's only Beleth.
I saw a dragon. In the reflection. It doesn't make sense. But I saw a dragon.
Being the inquisitive nature of Pimlico, he'll go in there and do a perception check.
Okay. Pimlico walks in there and you spend some time having a look around. Give me a perception roll. 18.
Do I see dragons?
You start to hear a bit of a hum in the room.
The room is way too small for dragons.
A hum in the room.
You don't know that.
What do you mean? I don't know.
Your ear
I saw
starts
the room.
to tingle.
I get out of this straight away.
You get out of there straight away?
Yes.
Okay. And so I'm assuming Nexa and Corda don't stay in an empty room?
No. So it's empty. We'll be heading further down the corridor.
I feel like some proper application of destruction magic could fix these rooms.
It doesn't change the fact that the current job is clear the space to make way.
Were they mirrors?
They look mirrored. Mirrored stone.
Mirrored stone. Yeah.
I
Stone to flesh.
No, I go. Did you hear the humming?
No, I saw a dragon.
Okay.
That's a weird room.
Well, they keep looking the other way. I'll keep looking back at the room just in case I see something come out of it because I'm a bit concerned.
Cordar will go down that passageway to what he's assuming is a door that won't open into the big octagonal room we saw before.
Okay, so you assume that matches up.
Yeah, so, and the door doesn't open because I'm pretty certain none of those doors opened without the chime before, did they?
That is correct. You check the door, it won't open without the chime.
Okay. I'm happy to keep going further down the other corridor then and look around the corner and then look at the door.
Yeah, next to follow.
Pinwink will slowly follow by looking at the other door that hummed. Sure. He's still uncertain. Because last time I heard some sort of humming noise was spiders. So he's got, and it took him out.
Which is concerning.
Okay, as you approach this area, this long chamber is decorated with a large carving of religious ceremonies and priests handed down judgments to the common people. Stone benches line before a podium with at the southern end of the room. A single door stands in the northeastern wall.
A spooky door.
And as you're looking around, you start hearing a flapping. Give me a perception.
Not quite as bad, but still useless.
Cordar got 9.
12.
8.
I'm assuming that you mentioned the idea of images of priests and religious type stuff.
Yep.
Are we talking Thassilonian type era religion or
You are talking Thassilonian religion.
Era religion?
You are talking religions that predate your knowledge.
Okay. So not necessarily the Pharasmans here.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But
Although
you don't know where the flapping of the wings is coming from.
Okay, well, Cordar's certainly looking around. He's much more interested in something that might be moving rather than some random religious stuff that he doesn't follow or understand. So, you'll have his shield up and sword ready. Looking around carefully.
Next to also ready.
Did Nexa do Nexa's perception?
Yeah, I got 12.
Ah.
I rolled as consistently excellently as I have all night.
Nice.
So,
I'm sure that you're just saving up the good rolls for when combat starts.
I'm sure
Yeah,
they
that's
are.
fine. It depends whether or not I pull it off.
What could possibly go wrong with a plan like that?
Nothing.
Not much.
0. It's gonna be perfect. That's 20 every
that's what
time.
worries me. Medina has to go online to look up the monster.
Good to see we've got things sorted.
Well, it's always nice to have it sorted. Okay. You just hear a flapping, an annoying flapping. It reminds you of those dragons you were seeing in the pictures.
Fucking dragons again.
So where would you like to head now?
Does the flapping seem to be coming from in the room, down the corridor we've just walked in, or on the other side of the door?
You don't know. That's the annoying part. It could be coming from anywhere.
Okay, well, Cordar will move down into the room then to see if he can find closer to this, work out where it is, because, as I say, if something's moving, well, that's technically what we're down here for, from his perspective. If it just turns out to be a curtain flapping in a breeze, I'll be still want to know, because we'll know where the breeze came from.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
Oh, that's better. 18, 23.
Okay, you see something sitting. Let me just put it in there so you actually have something worthwhile. As I find a monster thing to drop in there.
Giant dragon.
Oh, you want a dragon, do you? Okay.
A pseudo dragon, maybe.
No, I don't like pseudo dragon. I like history with pseudo dragons.
I love pseudo dragons.
They're fun.
I had a pseudo founder that used to just annoy my sorcerer last time. Remember right? Maybe because I insulted it and tried to intimidate it, and it intimidated me back. What's an interesting picture?
Well, hey, when you actually deal with things that want to kill you, anything can happen.
It's true.
That's when you need a hero. Cordar's here.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. I look at Nexa going, don't give her a thumbs up.
Oh, sure.
But everyone's probably noticed over the last so many hours that Pimlico hasn't mentioned anything to do with his pastries for a while.
No, I haven't noticed.
I also haven't noticed and don't want to notice.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Don't you feel loved?
Okay, so yes, you noticed something down there, Jeremy.
Okay. Can I
Sure looks like that.
see what it is? Or get a description or make an assessment on... let's say, looking at it over the top of my shield at the moment, because the shield's up, but...
That's what it looks like to you, unless you want to take an action.
Well... I will see if I... So, at the moment it's just flapping and hovering there, is it?
Well, it's now eyeing you specifically because you have noticed it.
Okay. In which case, yeah, I will see if I can determine what it is. Or at least whether it's good, bad, or indifferent.
How big is it?
It's size of Pinwinkle.
Tiny, you mean?
Hey!
Diminutive.
Hey!
Can you see one of those?
I want to pass them down for Jade Regent.
No. Thank you, no.
No,
Thank you.
no, that happens.
Move away from me.
Not loving it. So what are you doing, Jeremy?
I'm doing an appropriate skill check, hopefully to determine what it is. With shield raised, looking over
He's
top of the
told us
shield.
he's seen anything yet, has he? Or?
See, look, it's currently down as unknown.
Yeah. Has he told us that he's seen it yet or not?
While he's looking at it.
Do I see it? Oh, okay.
The-
I don't. Sorry.
You see him looking at something. Flapping in the
So-
darkness.
If it's something if it's a skill check I'm trained in, like nature,
Yep.
I got 5.
He rolled a 1.
I got a 2.
Okay. So, Jeremy, please make up what this creature is, and as you tell everyone with your experience exactly what they're facing, and hopefully get it wrong.
Cordag's not that to make people think that he knows more than he does, unlike some characters I could mention.
Fuck off.
But Cordag describes, what the hell is that giant bat?
Can I make a knowledge religion on it?
Sure.
18.
Okay, you recognize the creature as a zombified Vargo or undead creature.
Yeah, look, that's not a giant bat. That's a zombified
wings.
Vargo.
Head with wings.
A Nago.
Something to destroy?
Well, it's undead.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
Which means I can go...
Do you mind if I just kick things off?
If you're happy to, if you want to do something,
No, what he's doing.
I'm happy to roll initiative and delay until you're about to act before it acts. Depending on what initiative people go in.
That's better. This is the right colour now. I'm not sure exactly what the symbol means, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so, initiative for people.
Oh, that's surprising.
Okay, so what is your initiative?
What do we use for initiative?
Perception.
Using deception. 'Cause you're not
Unless you're a stealthy person who's stealthing at the time, or you're trying to deceive something.
23.
In which case you do the stealth or deception. Right. Normally perception.
Okay. What about Michael?
22.
Cordo is likewise on 22.
Nice.
And next up,
Being efficient as usual on 9.
a 9.
So don't blow them on that combat yet. Wait till you swing.
Okay, so
On my motor.
as I can do where is their roster?
We'll go to picture 2. We can't have a chef picture anymore. I'm just gonna. I'll send you some to update it with. Okay. So I think that's a bit.
So you'll see the next 2 or 3 people on the list.
Ah, sweet.
So Baloth is up first.
DC 17 fortitude save from it, please.
Just drop undead, right?
Yeah.
Good mate. That's a cool spell actually. I love that.
DC 14.
Yes. 17.
Okay. It seems to make it.
I move away. Oh no, there's people in
Okay,
there.
so it didn't critically make it, so it takes half damage. The standard thing on spells is on a failure is half damage, on a critical failure
Well-
it is no damage.
Remember, that's when the spell description says they make a basic save.
Yep.
Okay,
So-
gotcha.
A lot of the spells will have a specific statement for individual actors, but if it doesn't say it and it says it makes a basic save, it's critical, no damage, success, half damage, fail, full damage, critical fail, double damage.
So after halved, it's 3 damage.
3 damage? Okay.
3 positive damage.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Okay.
Really
As long as you're
sure?
sure.
Balath gestures to the 2 of you. Have at it then.
Next person up is Pinwinkle.
Out the crossbow.
Yep.
Bolt it.
Yep. Okay. You got a name first? Just kidding.
You probably shoot better.
Hey, we had someone drop the crossbow last night.
I hit the goblin.
And basically hit the target on a natural 20. I said, okay, roll a 20. If you roll a 1, it's going to hit someone else. I was like, bang, and it hits.
Nice.
18 total.
So the dice loved him. Yes, you hit.
Okay.
And then no one was suspicious that they couldn't not critically hit the hobgoblins who came charging them.
I do a whole 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Piercing.
Well, it wasn't so much a lack of suspicion, it was well, we've got to get rid of him anyway.
I know, I was just teasing you about that, Jeremy.
Yeah.
No, I think we did pretty well last night, considering how many saves we had to make too. So.
Well, you never know if you succeeded. So.
That's right.
I mean, I had to make a lot of fortitude saves, but it was okay.
That's okay, Jeremy stopped having to make them. There's nothing bad there at all.
Yeah.
We're all safe.
So how much did you do?
6 points damage.
6 points
Piercing.
Well, that's extra stuff.
Yeah, I expected that. So.
The damage screen has changed.
I go, Corda, help.
So it actually put up a game log with information as well. Okay. So,
I'm done. All 3 goes.
that is all your 3 goes, and then it is the amazing Cordar's go.
Okay. I will. No, I sort of had the sword and the shield up, so I will step forward for 1 action.
Jeremy?
Yep.
No, it's the amazing Corda's go. We only have the extra medium Corda.
Yep, so step forward with 1 action and take a swing. AC 26.
26 makes it a critical hit.
Nice.
For 18 points of damage then. Magical slashing damage. From a nice sharp sword.
I still say you're extra medium.
It was the piercing bolt that did it.
So let's see, they have Who's Up in Initiative pops up in there as well. But I was hoping it would actually say that you did the blow.
So is that yeah, sorry, it is a skull that's in the middle there, yep.
There's a skull in the middle there. And the Vargol drops, so game log is interesting.
Just give me 2 minutes and turn the button.
So can we hear any more flapping?
You not hear any more flapping, you have stopped the flap.
Oh well, Corda will keep going down that passage and just see if there's anything else of interest in the room, or anything else moving particularly.
Okay, you have a look around. Give me a perception roll.
Oh, 25. 24, sorry, 24.
You don't notice anything except those markings on the wall.
Okay.
But you do recognise that while it's old, it is a Pharasma, has the symbols of Pharasma, the older symbols, not the newer ones.
Okay, right, yep. Oh yeah, because we found some old symbols of Pharasma before, didn't we? That's right.
She was a goddess of Thessalonia as well.
Mm-hmm. She's been around.
She has. She'll be anyone's goddess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey.
Just give her a prayer and she's anyone's.
Hey, I've still got a curse on me, guys. Settle down.
Well, they don't have the curse on them.
I know, but I'll just say, hey, don't be mean to her. And I'd look up there and go, see, I'm looking after you. And that's it.
Well, I mean, Pitwick was case in point. She pays close attention.
Okay, so the 2 of you listen at the door again in your usual pose.
Yep.
I think next.
Whoa, there we go. With my +5, I got 6.
Okay, so you stare deeply into Nex's eyes as you listen in the door, completely forgetting about the door there.
I listened to beneath, around the knee rolls of Cordell, but E next to it, and I got a 25.
Okay.
I think Nex has gone away for a couple of minutes. So.
Looking in Nex's eye with murder in his intent.
So, what did Nex roll?
I got 11.
You got an 11. So as you're staring at Corda, who's giving you a creeping expression on his face, staring into your eyes, you hear the sound of movement on the other side of the door. And the creaking as something is pushed up against the door. Corda doesn't seem to notice, he's just staring into your eyes.
Does it sound like something big or something small?
What do I hear?
I don't know, is it a big thing that he's staring into your eyes?
Yes, it's a very big thing.
Maybe he's gotten over his orc phobia.
Maybe. I kind of indicate that there's something through the door silently with my hand.
Yep. And you hear a thump on the other side of the door as something's pushed up against it.
Probably.
I'm assuming the door opened away from us.
It does.
Well, I indicate that I'll try bash it open and see if we can open it.
Okay, the door is unlocked but doesn't open. Something is blocking it.
So even if I push against it strongly, it doesn't open?
Give me a strength check. No, it pushes.
Oh, sorry.
I think 13.
Okay, you push. You don't feel the door budge very much. Apparently, there's too much weight on the other side of it.
Okay.
Now, Corda will step back a bit, probably 10, 15 feet or so. Do we need to give it a charge?
You can if you'd like to.
It sounds like this.
I'm more looking at Nexa.
Yeah, I think you'll need to do something.
Yeah.
So you have an audience for you as you line up to charge it.
Is it worth charging together?
Apparently, you do
Yeah,
things
right.
together now.
I just look at Kangasura. He looks back. I look back. I look back. We look back, and we just go. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's it. No words of sound. Just looking to.
Hey, look, they could hold hands as they do it.
Hey.
Because Corda's got his shield up and he's using his shield to bash his way through.
Next is not even paying attention to stuff.
I go to Kangasura and said, "You're gonna have to bake the cake."
Belaf will attempt to cast Divine Lance at the same time that they hit the door.
At the door.
At the door.
Okay,
We have to roll for
can you
stuff.
attack doors? or is it
So
a creature
roll a
only?
strength check.
No, it actually is a creature only, so I don't know.
So yes, you could try to hit the door, but you'll probably hit Nexa or Corda as they hit the door.
I could just burn them.
Well, I rolled a net 20.
Oh,
Okay, you rolled on that 20. What does that total as?
Probably
Is it
24.
20 again?
It is.
24.
So it totals to 24.
And Corda got a total of 19.
Okay. So Corda, you're letting the side down.
I know,
Did the
right?
door
The
open?
only good roll
And the door opens about an inch.
Can we see what might be on the other side, or what's holding it? What's holding it closed?
I'll see if I've got a picture for you.
Corda will call out, "Oi, open up! We're coming in."
What language do you call that out in?
Fascinating.
He'd probably start with his natural, which is presumably Thassilonian Resurgence. Yeah, well, common / Russian.
Okay, so you call out, you hear a very raspy voice in return going, no buskers here, go away, my place, leave me alone. And you hear it shoving against whatever's against the door.
Oh, would you guys excuse me for a moment? So is there still a small gap in the door?
Yep.
Cool. I will take a very oily rag, cast Produce Flame,
Yep.
and throw it in there.
Okay. Give me a D20 with your dexterity bonus added to it. No other bonuses.
Corda's just going to quietly put a piton just in the gap in the door and hold it with his foot just to ensure the door can't close.
Okay.
9.
9. Okay, and as you're putting the piton down, a burning rag lands on you.
Oh, sorry. Would you put that on the other side of the door, please?
So,
I had Atlas Fight if you wanted it.
So you take 1 point of fire damage.
No, I just want to smoke him out.
So I carefully, shove that off. So, 1.5 damage. Where am I? Don't need to do this. So, I think that's quite, if you're going to work, go get through the door, Belath.
Yeah, well, just give it a shove, won't you?
So,
You hear giggling from Bimicle.
Shut up, we'll put you back where we got you from.
Hey! I smile.
so,
Well, just enough.
Go on then, give it a shove.
now Cordo's just going to try and shove from the door, like to actually open the door further.
Okay, so the two of you can make a strength check again.
So,
I use Diabolic Edict on whoever's making the roll.
Which does?
+1.
Okay.
Can I load my hand crossbow while they're doing it?
You can load your crossbow.
I'm looking for a gap, then I can go.
Oh, also, I'll grab my spear and just...
Stick it through the hole.
Oh, I'll actually use my Staff of Fire to just...
Okay, you stick your staff through the hole. As you've got someone who's just going to shoot randomly through the hole.
He's done.
I haven't done that shot yet. I'm looking for a head first.
Okay.
Only if he doesn't reply back to our requests.
And so, Jeremy and Susie, what were Cordar's and Nex's rolls?
for another strength check.
Yep, for a strength check.
Yep. I only got 12 this time.
I got 6.
You got 6? You get a natural 1, did you?
No, I got
You got +4, not +5.
Okay, so apparently Nexa slips on the door and doesn't actually assist. And Cordar manages to push the door open about a foot.
Okay.
Do we try again?
Can we see anything on the other side of such yet?
Yes, you can see what appears to be something wrapped in black rags with a nose sticking out of the rags. Sort of looks like that.
Okay, is he... the dagger in his hand, does he look like he's actually about to try and...
Doesn't actually have a dagger in his hand, but he does look like he's wrapped like that. His hands are currently pushing the door closed.
Oh, he's trying to hold the door against me, is he?
Yeah, he's got some furniture between the door and himself.
Yep.
Is there a gap for me to put my hand crossbow almost directly at his face and say, "Please let us in"?
No.
Well,
Because
the
you're
door's
small,
open about a foot.
there
There's
is
a gap
a-
for you to go
there
under
is-
with furniture.
furniture there,
Okay.
and he's on the other side of the furniture.
Okay.
So
I got a bit of a clear shot.
the only head you can see through the doorway is on the tip of a staff.
Gotcha.
Fine. This furniture, what sort of furniture is it?
Wooden. You set it alight
Yes.
using.
Produce flame.
You produce flame on the. Okay, so, bink. What does produce flame do for you?
Oh, can it actually burn stuff? Never thought to ask.
So as you cast your produce flame,
Yes.
I'm sure it can burn stuff eventually, but whether it's just effectively... yes,
so
it's
apparently
back.
you completely ignore everything and go for the person.
Why?
Because the only time you can cast it is if you're targeting a creature. So you target one of the creatures as you cast a spell.
One of the creatures.
I mean, one of the creatures inside.
Could be one of the creatures outside as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with one of the creatures inside.
You look pretty today.
Me, I'm sort of workplace.
Thank you.
Oh, you all look pretty, but you look particularly pretty.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, she called me pretty.
So you got me pretty first.
Yeah, no, you got the specific one. I got the generic one.
Okay.
You didn't get the generic one. You look gorgeous.
Too right, David. Belath is never generically pretty.
No, Beleth is always the prettiest.
Which is why Valor picks up all the time. Pity you didn't try to pick this one up.
Yet.
Well, he's trying to throw flame at the person. So give me a ranged attack, a magic attack roll.
It's a relevant modifier, isn't it?
It is your level plus your modifier. Plus the fact I think you're considered proficient with it, so...
Proficiency is +3, 7,
Plus 2.
18.
Well, for him it's level plus...
Oh, sorry, yeah,
two.
that's right. Proficiency officially counts level plus the +2. Yeah.
And then plus your intelligence, I believe it is. Or
Charisma.
charisma. Is that, what did you get total?
18.
18. You hit with your produce flame, meaning you are doing 1d4 fire damage, but no persistent damage.
3.
3 damage. Okay, you see him hopping and dancing away from the wood, trying to put putting the flame out.
Cordar will use that opportunity to give the door a good shove while he's jumped away.
Okay, you've shoved open enough space to get in,
Okay.
which means I should give you a room.
Well, or something on the other side of the door.
Still got 3 alchemist fires left. I hang those. The last time I tried to do one, I missed and died.
That's always hilarious.
Yes.
I can hit you with this. Splash.
Sorry, Cordar. Sorry, Nixa. Why am I
You
still...
will be.
Hey, I haven't done it yet. Don't encourage me to do it.
Okay, so
They say you only live once, but I live for twice.
that's what you see in the room there, Jeremy.
Okay. We
And
got a creature there somewhere.
Is he dead? Oh no, that was the other one, wasn't it?
potentially, let's see.
The other room with the creature's dead.
Could have just cast any one of my charm spells.
I was amused when you when you heard there was someone talking on the other side that your first reaction was to try and burn them.
I actually wasn't trying to burn them. I was trying to burn the table and smoke it out. But no.
But the opportunity to actually get the charms off that you never get a chance to use.
Yeah, no, we're clearing the room though.
Okay, so yes, you can see that person there as you push the door open.
Okay then. Well, Cordar will step in saying, you don't appear to be someone that the Fragment priests want around here. It's our job to clear the space.
Well, this is my place. I claimed
Not
it fair
anymore.
and square.
Not anymore. Want to fight for it? We're going to run.
He looks out up and down and says, "But how long are you going to give me?"
To fight?
No, to pack up and go. Because I've been here for many years.
Well, they're about to be cut much shorter.
I'll step up down. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Penguinkle.
He looks at you.
How did you get in here?
He points down the corridor from that way, through the doors,
Yeah,
with
which
the
doors?
symbol that little halfling's carrying around.
This symbol.
What's on the other
You
side of
wearing
that
it
door?
Apparently, what that halfling's wearing.
Yeah, what's on the other side of that door?
Passageway goes down further.
Well, you've got about 10 seconds to be back through that door and out of here.
That's not fair, he says.
I'm not here to be fair.
I said,
Well, if you give me 10 minutes, I'll go.
I didn't say 10 minutes, 10 seconds.
Well, time is...
9.
9.
Okay,
8.
he rushes, picks up a bag and starts tossing things in it.
7.
I want to do perception roll when he's doing this stuff.
5. 4.
13.
3. 2.
And then on that, he starts pushing past to leave.
1.
I'm going!
Can I do a pickpocket?
0. How far has he got?
Probably about...
Is he through that door?
Okay.
I'll put my crossbow.
He's gone through that door.
Or like behind him then?
Okay. It's coming the other way. I was going to pickpocket. But you don't know. I might pick up something.
Okay, so...
Disease.
Another curse?
Can't go. What's one curse when you get 2 curses?
Pocket Nostos.
Well, you've already got 2
That's another
curses.
one.
Do you want a
That's
3rd
really good.
curse?
Mark?
Hmm?
Can I steal another one?
Yeah, dude.
That's really good.
Yeah, I don't live for my lucky ones. Just good, just with the cold weather, isn't it? So,
Yeah, you had one. I think you had some last time here, and I was like, damn.
no, I just go. I just find that good.
The mints.
Oh, the
love
eucalyptus drops.
Yeah, eucalyptus drops are so
Good for this time of year, kind of thing, with the lovely weather we have.
Just eucalyptus in general.
Okay, so you follow him to that door. This room, so the room you're in has religious carvings depicting a judgment of souls covered the walls of the room. A stone pedestal with a bowl-shaped depression stands atop the northwest corner. Wooden cabinets and chests of drawers line the walls, except for one of them has been pushed up against the door. Now, the room you followed him into, the theme of judgment in the afterlife is continued in the carvings of that room. A white table stands along the north wall, draped in a heavy black cloth. A single candle burns in a tall iron candlestick in the southwest corner, but the rest of the room is cloaked in shadow.
And what's the creature doing?
Heading towards the door.
So, how fast is he moving?
He's probably moving about 25 feet around.
So
But
not running there.
he has to stop to open doors.
Well, that's good. I'm going to chase him and have a swing, because your 10 seconds is up. You're
Jesus,
breaking outside
Cordar! What the hell?
Wow.
Okay, so Cordar moves in and initiates combat.
the door.
Wow.
That's good.
Hobo
Take
murder.
a swing. Deliberately misses.
Oh, deliberately misses.
Deliberately misses? Okay. In which case...
You're showing the fact that you had 10 seconds to get out that door. You've apparently gone the wrong way from my direction, so...
And then he opens up that door there.
Since he's going out the first room, can I have a look around the first room?
And they seem to be stairs down. And he starts going down. Okay, so you want to start looking around the first room?
Yeah.
Don't come back.
Now, was that dedicated at the person looking in the other room? It sounded like it.
You're fired.
I used my halfling luck 2 and I didn't get, I got 2 better.
Okay, so what did you get?
10 with plus 7.
10 with plus 7.
The first one was a 1, I used my halfling luck.
And what were you trying to do?
Just perception.
Okay, so apparently you're staring around, watching everyone around you as you end up in this, wink, wink, nudge, nudge match with Cagnacera.
Wink, wink, nudge?
Yeah.
No, just wink, wink, wink.
And
Yeah,
you seem
you
to-
lost.
neither of you seem to know what you're saying to each other, but you think it through.
Well, you got to the say no more, say no more.
The base burst out laughing. Victor would understand that one. Okay, so
And Jeremy, while you're there, you hear a voice say, "Who are you?"
I've been sent by the firstman priests above to clear out this level of the ossuary. Who are you?
I am Urix, caretaker of this level.
Sounds like a necromancer to me.
Caretaker of this level?
Yeah.
By whose authority?
By the authority given to me by... No, I just got to get the actual name right. Well, he says by Karmagar.
That's not the Temple of Pharasma.
And have I seen what this person is?
You see what appears to be a snake with a humanoid head moving in the shadows.
Naga? Not that I don't know that Cordar knows about Nagas, but
You've seen more than one and have been told what they are.
okay. Well, Kermaga may have provided you authority, but the Temple of Pharasma, upon which this ossuary is sited, is likely to take precedence.
Well, get them to sign off on that, and I will leave. Otherwise, death be you and all your kin from those who will avenge me. You will not leave this place alive.
I finished by looking. Do I heal this?
Yep.
Can I just put my head through the door and go, who are you talking to, Corda?
Someone who claims to be here with authority.
Oh.
I'm assuming that Corda didn't recognise this as a bluff or anything like that.
Give me a perception. There's no insight. It'll be a perception roll.
Perception. Yeah. 15.
15. It didn't appear to be bluffing.
No, happy with that then?
Um,
Okay.
Are you going to introduce your new friend? Is it a friend?
You hear a voice say, I don't know who this interloper is. They're not my friend. So I'm not going to introduce them to you.
Hi, I'm Pinwinkle. What's your name?
It is not Pimwinkle. I've
Hey.
already told this person here. It is
I've
Urix.
come
I
here.
am not the twice stabbed.
Hang on. I'm more curious about this. Did I hear the bit about them saying they were coming here from Kamagar? Did I hear that bit?
So you claim...
They were
You
loud
think
enough
I-
to have heard it, yes.
Yeah. Can I say, who in Kamagar, can I ask who gave you permission to be down here? Not the city, but who?
Ask the Commerce Guild. I'm sure that they will be very unhappy if you break their hold on what's down here without permission.
It's a commerce guild?
So you claim this entire ossuary or just this location?
This location. I protect the door.
The door?
I
The one my
stopped.
friend just ran through?
He wasn't your friend.
No.
And I say, what's beyond the door?
He was supposed to greet people to talk to me, but you scared him off.
Indeed. He apparently didn't feel that he had authority to be here.
He doesn't. He's working for me. I've got the authority.
Well,
And I'll go for the... Yeah.
we'll wait for the priest to decide.
Hey, what's beyond the door that you need to
Stairs.
stay here?
Your death.
Stairs down.
Your permanent death. Your everlasting death.
I'd like to do an insight roll into that.
Sure. Which is a perception roll.
Right. Cordo was telling the absolute
21.
truth. These stairs
Doesn't
down.
appear to be lying.
You know what's beyond those doors, but you won't tell us because you...
I've told you. Your death is down those stairs.
My death.
Your everlasting death.
I've already had death. I've been there once.
No, you didn't have a lasting death. This would be an everlasting death.
It's the everlasting death word.
Yes, you won't be coming back.
How do you know I came back?
It's all over your face.
Is it?
Plus the curse. So you're twice cursed.
Yes, fully aware of that one. And part of my deal was to make sure we clear anything that can cause harm in this level.
Am I causing harm?
I don't
And
know.
this is it. No, say this.
And I said,
Yeah.
would you cause harm to the priests that come down here?
I haven't in the past.
Okay. So
Unless if the priests haven't come down here.
Oh, no priests have come down here. Just that they haven't been here for a while.
okay.
Well, as I said,
You realise we'll have to report this upstairs.
Sure.
You understand that?
I understand that.
Okay. You don't want to give your name out.
I already gave my name out. I'm going to give it out twice. Or 3 times. I've actually given it out twice now. So I won't give it out 3 times.
Did you get any of the name, Jeremy? I didn't know. I didn't hear any name.
Were you not paying attention when it said his name?
No.
Felix.
Furious, is it? Okay. Okay.
And yes, we'll inform the clergy and they can decide.
Okay.
I'm sure they can. They are very decisive people. Having said other people down here, non-believers, especially the halfling.
Yes. Can I ask you, is there anything else we should worry about on this level that we should keep an eye for? Would you like to tell us any, help us out?
Why should I help you out? You're trying to evict me.
I didn't say I was trying to evict you, did I?
You evicted my guard.
My friend is a bit more boisterous than he should be sometimes.
So who's your friend now?
Well, Cordar, I classify as a friend.
You do?
Hmm.
Does Cordar classify this Pinwinkle as his friend?
Colleague?
So, you're his friend and he's your colleague.
We're working on that component, but the main thing we're down here to make
Do you
sure...
have other friends here?
Don't.
I do, but
Let's just go.
they're just going the door, but nice meeting you. I wish you the
I didn't
best.
say it was nice.
Okay, I'm trying to be polite here. But
Beleth shuts the door.
With him in there?
Hey, but I'm about to say something again. Okay, come on, Cordar. Let's leave this unfriendly person alone.
Courtney's already at the door, holding it, waiting for you out.
Okay.
So you guys head out. And you just see a slither of the snake body as it seems irritated.
Okay. What an unfriendly chat.
That was annoying.
Yes.
Well, okay, it was not unreasonable. We are here to evict him.
We got his name. That's what I was after.
Right, let's go find something else to destroy.
Sorry, the guild was a common guild or
Commerce.
commerce guild? Okay, cool. Sorry, I just want to make sure I give the right story when I go upstairs.
Okay.
So we will. So in the room that the other guy is, we had to barge our way into.
Yep.
Was there anything actually interesting in that room? I didn't stop to actually look on the way through. So
There were a few things, but he managed to grab the important stuff.
okay.
Damn it. I was hoping to go the other way so I can pickpocket him, but okay. Okay, Cordar, I think we need to keep searching this level and make sure we cleared it all out.
Yep. So we'll go back down the corridor towards where all the stone tablets were, and before we reach it, take that other passage on the
Yeah, go down that way.
Okay. More lines to draw.
Yeah. Commerce Guild. 24 Underworld. Would I know much about the Commerce Guild?
Not in Carmagal.
No, okay.
You haven't really spent time here.
Okay, cool. I'm still very suspicious, but you've got a name.
Okay, so you see some small areas like that, Jeremy.
Okay.
And you see a suit of elaborate lacquered armor standing against the far eastern wall of this octagonal chamber. Silver chains attached to the armor's neck and chest run across the floor of the room. The ends are clutched in bony hands over skeletons sprawled on the floor 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Without going in the room.
Looks like it's very intricately made armor.
Okay. But nothing moving as such.
Nothing moving.
Okay. Cordar will go up and have a look at the armour.
Okay. As you go up and look at the armour, give me a perception roll.
20.
20. Okay. You do notice a skittering of bugs inside the armour.
Someone got some bug spray.
And with that, we have initiative, as I see if I've actually got a relevant
Swarm of bugs.
swarm to use.
Yeah, I was thinking swarm. I don't like swarms because I've been through a swarm once before.
Not in Pathfinder 2.
I know.
They're probably much worse.
That was a swarm of bats last time, if you remember right. Wasn't it, Jeremy? Almost killed the whole party on swarm bats.
Nice.
Because I kept fireballing them. I'm sorcerer. What else was I do?
Okay, let's see if I actually have some swarms.
Killed a horse too. Killed my horse back then too.
Well, that was funny.
I think it was 2 sessions, I lost 2 horses. I was running out of money pretty quickly back then. And then I got a flying carpet and I was happy.
I can show you the world.
And I learned to fly spell. I thought, stop the triple stuff.
That'll work. Not exactly what I wanted, but close enough. Okay, so, Jeremy. You are dealing with a swarm.
Goody, goody, goody.
As it swarms out of the thing, now I just need to create a thing for you to be afraid of.
Swarmed all over.
So while I'm doing that, does anyone want to do their
Initiative. What did I do? Nothing? First thing you said all night.
19.
So you can keep note of that while I get the
I got
thing done. So you got a nice little picture of a swarm. Computer, you
Well, what'd you get next turn? I'll write it down for Martin.
22.
22 for next. Jeremy?
20.
20.
What the fuck?
How do you roll so consistently well?
So I've got.
it's because when he doesn't need to roll well, he'll get the high rolls.
It's funny. 22, 21, 20, 19. That's very close.
That's bullshit.
So you got 40 connect and Bella?
No, Bella's got 19.
19.
Oh, okay.
20 Jeremy, 21 Primrickel, next I've got 22.
So I rolled a
And
19.
unfortunately, the swarm got 23.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 and I'm still going last. Fuck all of you.
Well, to make you feel better, I rolled a 15.
Yeah, but you're not people. Well, Cordar isn't anyway. Cordar's a bit of a dick.
What? He's just a good guy.
No, it's nothing like
Like,
Nash.
you could.
Hang on. It's nothing like Nashru. I was going to say that.
Yeah. Well, Nashu's just an adolescent bastard.
Yeah, that goes and attacks the small people, not the bloody big people, and let move it all to. How are you
Right.
guys lately?
You wanted Nashu to go and heal the golem all the time, did you?
Oh, you had an acid thing, didn't you?
That's right.
I forgot that you had that. That's a good idea you
I
didn't do
did
it then.
state it.
No,
I did
that's
say
right.
that. No, Nashu's going to take the hobgoblin rather than giving the his acid sword to the golem.
Okay, so we have a nice little swarm there, and then
So,
we have initiative.
22 for Nexa.
22 for
22,
Nexa,
21, 20, 19.
Yeah, so 21 for Pinwinkle,
21 for him. Cool.
20 for Cordar, and 19 for Beliath. So,
If you like, Belath, I'll delay and go on 18.
No,
That makes you feel better?
no, you're good, man. I am actually a healer, so it's probably good that I do go last.
next level I'll help you out. I'm using the feet to get it.
Next level, I'll help me out.
Well, I'm getting the feet to help with the batting.
Okay, so person up first against the nice big swarm of bugs there.
Go, Susie!
He's Nexa. Nexa gets to go first.
Right. Does this work like it does in the Pathfinder game where you can never touch the swarm and they just kill you slowly?
Quite possibly. You shall find out.
Yes.
Wow, if only one of us
Okay,
had
that's
an AoE fire spell
That's right.
coming
Quite
from his
often
staff.
you need AoE effects against
Of
orcs,
fire.
but we don't really, well, at least Cordar doesn't really know that yet. Although he's planning on changing to his Warhammer on the fact that that'll be a bit better for squishing bugs.
I am going to try and hit them with my great axe. So I'll move up 1.
Yep, you move up 1.
And then I will try.
Try not to damage the nice looking armor.
Point 15.
Would you get a 15?
Yeah.
Okay, you swing and your axe goes right through the middle of the swarm and comes out the other side. Apparently that you missed the entire swarm.
Mm.
Would you like to swing again? You have one action left.
Please move out of the way.
Or for -5 to the roll.
Does Bella say that out loud?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. I'll move back behind
Pinwinkle?
Michael.
Okay, Pinwinkle leads your meat shield.
What?
Or is he your bodyguard? You can sing bodyguard music songs to him. Oh look, she can even pick you up.
It's true.
Hey, just say settle down, okay?
So, what would Pinwinkle like to do?
That's my go, isn't it?
Is this the time where you start digging out your pans and pots so you can actually use them in combat?
Alchemist fire.
Well, I was thinking Alchemist fire.
Fuck it up and burn me.
That would burn.
Is that where I say don't roll a 1?
What's how far can you throw Alchemist fire? Is it? Oh, hang on, let me check.
I think most base throw are increments of 10 feet.
That's what I was
Or
thinking.
increments of 5 feet.
But being a dexterous character, hopefully you can throw stuff.
Come on, Jeremy, you should know me better than
It's
that.
Pinwinkle.
Okay, just looking that up now.
If there's a chance he's going to hit someone else.
So I've got a lesser one. Okay. Okay. It'll take me one action to pull it out of my bag, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Then one action to activate.
Yep, one action to throw.
Through. Can I move up one screw? Oh no, it's not here.
Yes, you can as a third action.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. So, bag, move up one.
Step, toss. Okay.
Now I don't remember the toss. Is it
I'm
a
going
dex
to
roll?
how you guys are going.
It is a untrained, and I think you're considered skilled with
So is what
throwing
you're doing
weapons.
is probably a 1 meter.
Would be a simple. Oh, no, be. So I'm trained in simple.
But it's simple.
Is it there?
Simple, yeah. So that'd be a dex modifier, wouldn't it?
It would be so Dex +3.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be +7. Okay.
Okay, though it could also be Strength +3 as well, because thrown weapon, whichever's better.
Dex.
Oh,
Definitely.
really?
So,
Was I spoiled when I played this game?
can I buy a reroll?
Yes, you can buy a reroll. You rolled a 1, did you?
3. That's a natural 20 +7, 27.
27. Okay, so you land it right on them.
Yep.
How much damage does your
It
alchemist
does,
fire do?
a lesser one does 1d8 fire, 1
If I
persistent
wanted
fire
to
damage, and
bottom
1
at the end of
slash
the
damage.
Susie, not on mute.
So we assume it's a critical, is it? Or?
It's considered a critical hit, so it's double damage.
Yeah.
So you roll your damage.
So that's 4, that'll be 8 total.
Yep.
1 persistent damage for each round. And I get a splash damage of 1 fire damage, so probably Jeremy's going to get hit, I assume.
Well, Jeremy will be taking 1 splash.
Yeah.
And you can't. I don't think you can splash a creature you hit, even if the creature is bigger
No,
than your
it's
area.
only, for one, it's only for 1 round, I believe.
Okay, so it is damage
So I can also
of.
8
press
fire.
the
Susie, do you know you're actually not on mute?
She's probably taking her headphones off, so you probably can't hear us talking to her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
That's okay. We're just hearing your conversation on this end.
That's right.
Okay, so you
Sorry.
did 8 damage.
8 fire damage, yeah.
8 fire damage.
Kordak got another burn from his colleagues.
Ah, that's all right. You'll live.
And that's Pinwinkle's turn.
Yeah, so I'll have 1 fire damage every round.
Quarter. Apparently someone hit you with fire.
That's for the greater good.
I'm going to draw my basically drop my sword.
Yep.
Draw my warhammer, and with the intent of basically splotting cockroaches into the ground.
Okay.
With warhammer or feet, whichever seems more feasible.
Okay, give me a roll.
Warhammer 9. 21.
21 is a hit.
Normally it would do 8 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
You feel like you're getting somewhere.
Oh, okay, that's right. More effective than I expected. And yeah, that's enough for times.
Did you want to have another attack? Because you technically had 1 action left.
I could, because dropping the sword was free, wasn't it?
It was free, yes.
Yep, I will take another blow then. Because I have a feeling that raising my shield is going to help much against these things. 9.
I just realised I did the most damage. It's okay for me.
AC 18.
AC 18. AC 18 is a hit.
For 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Kangasera yells out, they're flesh-eating scarabs, don't let them touch you. And then heads up that way.
And also vampires.
No, they're vampire-eating scarabs.
They're vampiric flesh-eating scarabs.
They're vampire bugs.
Vampires. We need to take him to a. We need to take him to a vampire anonymous meeting. VA.
VA.
Yeah. I thought it was
Okay, so
here we go.
Well, of course, the tiny little window of initiative between you guys and me, they sneak in. The only guy with an AoE attack.
hey, look, he's still AoE.
I'm very much considering it.
Okay, so everyone in that area takes 7 damage.
Oh?
7 piercing damage. See, Nexa was great. Was good in not getting them so close.
Yeah.
I looked at my hit HP and I was like,
And each of you gets to make a reflex save, or have one of them burrow into your skin.
I'd like a reroll, please.
Sure.
24 for quarter.
That's not so great either.
Reroll. Didn't make a difference.
What did you get?
10.
13 with a +9.
Okay, so the two of you feel excruciating pain as some of these flesh-eating vampiric beetles burrow their way into your skin. Think of the mummy.
Oh, that's what
Good news. There's now less to attack us.
So you are the swarm, and that was its second action, and it has a third action, so it does the area effect again.
This could actually.
So they are as evil as a computer game.
Okay, so it does 5 points.
I hurt them with my warhammer.
What was that, Jeremy?
I was just responding to Susie when she was saying they are as bad as the computer game. I said, but I was able to hurt them with the warhammer.
You've each managed to be able to hurt them so far. So, Bella, you take 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, you also take 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Pimwickle takes 5 damage.
Wow.
just for variety.
And each of you also takes reflex saving throw.
I'll take that. 19.
19.
And
Is
Jeremy?
there still a reroll left?
Yep.
Yes.
I'll try it then.
Okay, reroll used.
Yep, that's better. 22.
Okay, so
I don't know whether the 14 would have got through, but I'm happy with the 22.
this round, that time, none of you got the extra carry on. And it is Baleth's turn.
Does it take the extra point of fire damage on Pinwinkle's turn or on its turn?
1 point.
They're just... I'm addicted. I'm completely
Oh, yeah,
addicted.
that's why I hate them, because I've had to hide the rest of my house kind of thing, because they're shocking.
So, Baleth, end of round. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna have to heal. But I don't really want to spend a 3-action heal, but I'm going to have to. And let's hope you guys kill it before its next turn.
Okay, give me a flat d20 check.
Oh, fuck off.
You're in the middle of a swarm.
And you've got them inside you.
12.
12, okay. It's painful, but you get the spell off.
Good. Is it undead?
No.
Damn.
No, they're very much alive. It was
Well, that was-
only Kagakira thought they were vampires.
Completely useless. 2 hit points for everyone.
You want to reroll that?
You know what? I will take a reroll on that, actually.
Sure.
I just thought it was just...
What's the bet I'm going to get a
reroll
1?
only d20s.
Well, technically, I've allowed them to re-roll any dice.
Oh, okay, happy with that.
4.
Does that also get the cockroaches?
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even think about that. You know what?
Oops.
That's fine.
Did I miss damage? Was that damage or heal? That should have been a heal.
I think that went. You healed us for 2 and then killed us for 2.
Just making sure I actually said it correctly on here.
Like my understanding is my current damage should be 12, so my hit points should be 7 at the moment. If that adds up on yours.
Okay, so let me see. Where is... There is Corda.
I've got 8 for me.
You should be on 12.
Yep, 12 damage. That makes that.
Is it 12? So 12 damage, not 12 hit points. So 7 hit
Is it
points.
3
7 hit points,
step
yeah.
heal, is it? 3 action heal, is it?
Okay, so yes. That's everyone
We
healed up
could
correctly.
wipe next turn.
I'm gonna
Did
do-
Kangakiro get that heal as well?
Yes, he did.
You did. Okay.
We better do
Well, it
something.
was only 4 points.
You better dive
Oh
in
yeah,
there,
that's
of
right.
course.
I saw the numbers flash up at my task, but I hadn't actually paid attention to
So-
the Kangakiro.
Next, what would you like to do?
So druid kill
Well, I got 3 actions to do that one, was it?
Yeah.
It was.
So what's the likelihood that I can swing and hit it?
Fairly good.
Whether you'll do damage or not.
Cordar dropped his sword and used the warhammer to actually smash things with.
I don't think I have anything else. Let me just check quickly.
No one gave you Alchemist Fire?
Did we all get some or not?
No one asked for it. I had it.
Pimwickle had been offering it many times, but no one took him up on it.
As in, does he have it here?
I have it in my backpack.
Can you give it to me?
On his turn.
Oh, rude.
Wish you could do it.
Yeah.
If you haven't got any bludgeoning weapons, you've got 2 feet.
It's true. You can
So
punch
I can
the bugs.
stamp on it.
You also have the magic axe, which means if you hit with the axe, you'll do far more damage than you will stamping on things.
Oh, my axe will. Alright. Okay, cool.
Assuming the axe does damage at all. So.
Alright, I'll try it. Okay. I'll walk up 5 again.
And you
Maybe
swing where Pimwickle's
diagonally.
standing?
Maybe diagonally 5, so I'm like a little bit further away from hitting someone.
Well,
actually,
whichever one you
Bella's
go,
underneath
you're going to hit someone.
That's right. You've got Bella on one
Oh,
side.
okay, they're
and
underneath.
Pimwickle.
16.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, the blade goes swinging past, almost collecting Pinwinkle.
You know, obviously your die roll hasn't changed for the combat
Yeah, obviously it hasn't.
because you are adding like plus 10 or something to that, aren't you?
+8, yeah.
Only plus 8. Oh, okay.
I believe so. Let me just double check. Yeah, +8. Yeah, Nexa doesn't like the swarm, so Nexa will move back again.
Up near Victor.
No, where I was pretty chill there.
Okay.
Is that all I can do? Like,
You moved
is
in,
that
you attack,
technically-
you move out. That is your entire turn.
Okay.
So next up is Pinwinkle.
Okay.
You got another one of those fires?
How much HP you got left?
Not enough.
No, that's what I mean. That's the problem I've got. Shit. I want to get out of there.
You can feel them crawling under your skin.
Can I get out of the swarm?
You can. That's one action. Where do you want to go?
Diagonally from Kangasira up the top.
There.
Yeah. See, everything I throw is going to hurt other people. That's the problem I've got at the moment. So I'd rather not.
You did most of that damage.
The problem is that I could, a certain healer could be damaged if I do it. So.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
It's either kill it or it kills us.
Pull one out of the bags.
Yep.
Throw it.
Give me a roll.
Preferably the far corner, please.
Yeah.
Or any of the bottom ones would do because you're going to be splashed anyway.
21.
21's a hit.
I'm going for the far corner.
Roll damage.
6 fire damage.
Nice.
Now, 1 for David and Jeremy. And does it double persistent damage?
It does not. You take the highest.
Okay, cool. I thought you check. Okay. And okay.
And you take 1 point of constitution damage.
Constitution. Okay.
They are flesh-eating things as you feel it start ripping out into you.
So I've gone from 14 to 13, right?
Yep. Yeah, David, you should also have taken 1 point of con damage.
So
Well,
you
yeah,
can
he's
knock
turned
me
yet.
down a HP, please?
So you're,
Oh, he did.
you'd lose a whole
Yeah, I'm
Plus
down a
bonus.
modifier.
So I'll just do damage 1 on that one.
Alright.
And you should have dropped 1 as well for Pinwinkle for
14 to
that.
13? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've probably gone down to HP as well. Next question is how to get rid of it out of the skin.
Well, you can see it crawling. I bet it's not your turn anymore.
I know, it's very cool.
Okay. It is Jeremy's go. What would Jeremy like to do?
Start bashing.
Likely, going to. Yeah. I'm going to grab Baleth
Yep.
and move off down the corridor.
So you're gonna move off. Gonna move off this way.
Yeah.
How far?
Well, I can move 30. I'm happy to be slowed down a bit for the process. So possibly if it's half movement, so 15 feet to there. And then I'll probably move it. I'll use my third action to move another 15 further down.
And dragging in the whole way.
Yeah, keeping Baleth in front of me. Basically pushing through.
Okay. So you push Beleth.
Yep.
Okay. That makes it Kangasiro's turn.
Can I just do a mass heal in 3 actions?
Sure, he can give everyone a D8, I believe it is.
Yeah. Well, I
including this one.
did double check that the druid has a heal spell.
So he casts his heal spell, giving everyone 7 hit points back.
Thanks, Kangasero.
I just thought I'd ask, guys. I thought it'd be handy right now.
But that is his turn.
That's fair enough. We have 2 options right now. Yeah, I thought it would. God damn it.
Okay, so you take 5 points of damage.
I went from 7 to... it's 14 and back to 9. Reflex save, I assume?
Yep.
Ooh, it's worth it. No, I'm going to take it. 15.
So you got a 15.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you feel it crawl into your skin, and you hear more of them, and you hear Ken go, "No!"
Vampire bugs!
No, guys, it's Vampire.
Vampire, yes.
Vampire.
And it attacks again. Dealing 3 points of damage this time.
Is that one left on the rerolls?
Yep.
I'm going to have to take it.
Okay.
Yeah, take it. You may as well. You fucked it.
I got 18.
Huh,
You got 18?
Nice.
Okay. And Ken Gustav going, "No!" So he's failed 2 rolls off the he's getting into him.
Well, I got 2 as well, so...
Okay. Balleth.
Delay.
Delay. You have delayed. Nexa. Rush up and
of
swing.
course, Pimwinkle is the one that probably didn't give me Alchemist Fire.
Yep, that's correct.
Sorry, I'm trying to save myself.
Yeah, well.
It's alright. I'm doing
I
this.
can't use my ever burning torch because that's not actually fire, is it?
It is not fire.
I did take 1.5 damage.
It did take 1.5 damage.
Cool. So
Nexa will rage and then move and then swing.
Okay.
not where Pinwinkel is, just the other diagonal. Okay. Just had
Yeah.
to point out.
1 over.
Unless, of course, she rolls a 1. You rolled a 1?
Wait, no, I rolled a 9, so 17.
17. Okay. You swing through, and you just see the bugs just veer away from the edge of your axe as you swing through. You're 1 off the target.
If only someone hadn't used a reroll just then.
I know there are none left.
Just die.
Well,
It's okay.
I don't know I would have used the reroll of that anyway.
You get a bonus for your raging.
Huh?
You get a bonus for raging.
I don't believe I do on swing. I believe it's only on damage.
Okay. In which case, it is. Was that 1 action to move, 1 action to rage, and 1 action to swing? Unless raging is a free action.
Rage in action.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is your 3 actions. Pinwinkle, the bugs like you.
Get the fuck out.
Okay, look up. Where can I run up that? Oh,
When you just came down that passage way,
You can continue running up that way if you want.
because they'll chase me. That feeling.
You're apparently you're tasty.
What, you think you can't outrun a bug?
That's inside you.
Yes, it worries me. Okay. I'm going to do 2 movement actions.
Yeah. So you're going to do 2 movement actions? What's your movement?
25.
So that's 40. Do you go around a corner?
I'll go that way.
So you're going to go through the door?
Chances are to be more attracted to the group of people anyway.
That's 50. That's 2 actions.
Okay, that.
I would like to. So in the turns of initiative, Victor. Does Victor go before?
Bugs.
the bugs?
He does, yes.
Okay, I would like to go immediately after Victor.
Yep.
Um,
And for your final action, what would you like to do?
pull my dagger, looking.
Okay. Roll damage.
I'm pulling out the dagger, but it's not a free action to pull it.
Okay, I assumed you already had your dagger out because you can
I
have one hand free to serve.
I haven't got my dagger out. So.
Okay, so you got your dagger out.
And
That's
then,
that's the end of your turn.
do I take damage?
Yes, you lose 2 points of 2 bonuses from con because you've got 2 creatures in you.
Okay.
So that would be 2 more hit points lost from your total.
Yes. What am I at the moment?
So it's going to be hit point damage at this stage, but your maximum has now dropped 3 from the base.
Okay.
So they're currently eating you
How
alive.
much have I got left now? HP.
You have, at the moment, what it tells me. Okay, it's not really telling me how much you've got. There it is. You got 4 out of 16.
Yeah.
But it should be 4 out of 13.
13. Yeah.
And then it is Cordar's turn.
Cordar will move to the other side of Nexa. Take a bash with his Warhammer.
Yep.
AC 28.
That is a critical hit.
For 12 points of damage. And then keep moving so that he's on the other side of in the room area, a bit further along, basically to the wall at the back of the room there. Yep.
Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Kangasero. He is...
You can move it.
Presumably running.
He moves up there and he pulls out a dagger and stabs at himself. Assuming he has a dagger.
Oh, they're aiming to try and cut the bugs out, are they?
He does, yes.
Quick, someone throw him a dagger.
So he takes 4 points of damage as he cuts one of the bugs out. Which means he then takes 1 point of damage at the end of the turn. Instead of 2.
Guessing
Okay.
Beleth jumps in now.
Mm-hmm.
And it is now Baleth's go. Which allows me to do the jump in.
15. 20, 25.
You want to get to there?
Can we go, will up go? Is that a thing
That's
that can happen?
25.
Yep, that'll do. Flaming Hands.
Flaming
From
Hands.
the staff.
Okay. Give me an attack.
Is
Or is it a saving
maybe?
reflex? Sorry,
I think
saving
it's,
throw.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's reflex.
Okay. What's your DC?
17.
17, and it got a 14, so it failed. Not a critical fail, just a fail.
I'll take that. 6.
You do 6.
AoE flamey damage.
6 AoE flamey damage.
Yay!
This could have been over so long ago,
Yeah.
but it moved into us.
Yep.
I know, it was funny. Okay.
Alright, come
Well,
line up for
no,
the...
I think that's the end of your turn.
Oh, yeah.
If Beleth, it would have been over long ago if Beleth hadn't have slept at the start. Only getting a 19 on initiative.
Yeah, how dare I?
Okay, he is not in combat. Okay, so what would Nexa like to do? Because we've got some people who are dying by the round. Oh yeah, you also
this
lose
is
1
not
hit
very
point.
good at helping.
While you're waging.
So we came from the south, didn't we?
You did. You came from the
On the
north.
top of the page, anyway.
Oh, we came from the north. Oh, yeah, okay.
But if you want to go all the way
Nexa.
south, I can go. That's what.
Nexa.
You came in down here.
Next, I will go around the corner to the left. and just like peer around the corner without actually going around it.
That one?
Whatever. And then peer around.
Okay, so you're going to see a very long corridor down there. Goes all the way to the bottom. Well, sorry, there's some stairs and then a long corridor. So, what is the... So, I'll say you're doing that as it is then Pinwinkle's turn while I fix the map.
I come to David, or close as I can to David, or to Beleth. We'll move once.
Well, you're going to be quite a bit away from him.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get away from the swarm, that's all. Oh, no, I'll move twice, and then I'll try to stab myself once with the dagger.
Well, you could stab yourself twice.
You'll likely die on the second attempt. I'll just be honest about that.
Apparently I've done the map wrong again. Oh well. Well, I seem to have short-sheeted you a little bit on the map.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Oh, it is important later on. It just means some things will not be to scale.
Well, depending on how much further we get tonight, you might have time to actually fix it up before the next session.
Well, I actually have a image of it done, but the problem was the image that didn't scale properly.
That's what I mean, is the fact that, like, yeah, there was the opportunity to actually get the system working properly.
Okay, so what you can see there is some stairs going down and then back up again on the other side.
okay.
Yeah. A bit like we had on the other side of the thing.
Like that, yeah. Apparently I did them around the other way this time for some silly reason.
Oh, we know what you mean.
Yeah, you'll figure it out at some point. Okay, and...
So I'll do 2 moves to get, like...
So, that was... What was that? That was 10, so...
15.
15, that's one move. Go on.
15, yep.
For some reason it's not resetting it. Come on. No, well,
Yeah, just get the dagger.
that's close enough.
Then I stab myself once.
Okay. Roll damage.
1 point damage.
So you do 1 point of damage and
That's
get
what I
rid of
wanted.
one of the beasties.
And then I take 1 at the end, which makes them down to... I've done 2 points of damage in total, so that's been down to 2 hit points.
And then it's Cordar's go.
Cordar will drop his warhammer, draw his dagger as he's coming up, and offer to dig out a bug.
Balef's one?
Well, if Balef is closer, so...
Would Balef like someone to dig the bug out for him?
Is your bug still in?
I've got 1 left in bug in me. You've only got 1 bug in, don't you?
Yeah, have fun. Have at it.
Roll a d4.
D4. 3 points.
So yes, he gets the bug out for 3 points. As you stab and remove.
Gosh, you butcher.
I will move up just past Pinwinkle so that then, okay, I'm ready to help out one of the other 2 if they're still in danger at that point.
Okay, so Baleth, what would you like to do?
I would like to use a medicine check in combination with a knifey knife.
Yep.
To attempt to remove the bug.
Okay.
In Mark.
Okay, give me a
Oh, hang
medicine.
on, Kangasera's up there. Is he dying?
He's got 1 bug left in him.
He's got 1 bug left in him.
Yeah, I'll get to him.
Can you move 30 or 25?
Oh, no, sorry. I'll get to him later.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
He's
give me a
going
medicine roll
to
first.
do Pinwinkle first.
Yeah.
If you get at least 15, you get to roll 2d4 and get the lowest.
No.
Okay, roll a d4. 1 point. Okay, so
I'm down to 1. But no bugs.
How many bugs did you get in you?
2.
So they're both gone now, aren't they?
Both gone, just one left in Kangasera.
How long did that
one
check
left.
take?
Okay, yeah.
I took an action.
Okay, so I have two actions left.
One action to do the medicine roll, one action to remove the vial.
Cool.
You got one
Right,
action left.
I'll take a movement up towards Victor, please.
Okay, how far can you move?
25.
Okay, there's you there.
Goodbye, Victor.
Okay,
See you
it
soon, buddy.
is now Victor's go. He stabs himself with the dagger, doing 4 damage.
Night, buddy.
No.
And he goes down. But at least the bug's gone.
Cool, that's all right. Yeah, yes. I'm
got the
very
vampire
glad I took
out.
ones there because I'm sitting there 4 left with 2 bugs in me.
With that in mind, can we act out of initiative now?
You are now out of initiative because you got rid of the bugs.
Cast Stabilize.
And he is stable.
Cool. And I'll use my medicine-y healy check.
Yep.
What do we need? A 15?
It is a 15, yes.
I'm going to fuck this up, guarantee it.
While
No, I don't fuck it up.
while Ballard is working on Kangasero, Corda will just be on the other side, making certain that nothing comes from that direction, while Nex is watching the other way.
21.
So you spend 10 minutes working on him.
Mm-hmm. Is it a 2d8 or 1d8?
2d8. So you're on the other side of them, Jeremy?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Keeping a watch out for anything coming.
8 HPs.
8 HP's back.
How much is a healing potion?
Generally 8.
I'm gonna.
Expensive.
Well, I've got one. I've got one from the person, so.
So he is considered no longer wounded because that drink gets rid of it.
Yep.
Should I medicine check myself? +5. This could be dangerous.
So David, you currently have a -1 to your max HP.
Yeah.
No, I've got a -3.
Is it possible to what's the recourse for healing that is at all? Is there?
I believe you can restore 1 with an 8-hour rest, or it's with the lesser restorations and things like that.
Cool. 8 hours rest it is.
I'll look through the details of that later.
Yeah,
But it's one of those slow to get back things,
Yeah.
and magic doesn't restore it normally.
Yeah.
While low level magic does not. Which is why it lowers your maximum HP.
Yeah. That's good.
Penwinkle's going to try to heal himself with his medicine kit.
Okay, you pull out your medicine kit in the time that he's healing Kangasero. Give me a roll.
Shit, I'm worried about this.
At least you don't have it at disadvantage on yourself.
Thank bloody God.
What'd you
21.
get? Okay, you get to roll. Is it 21 total? Yeah.
Yep.
So roll 2d8.
Oh, I do a 2d8 then.
You want me to do the 2d8
I trust
for
you on this one, yeah.
You trust me on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So many rolls that I would trust you on, but this is one of the ones I don't mind.
Okay, apparently I rolled well for you. That was 13 points back.
That's 13 total I've got now, because I'm at a 13 max, as per your discussion. So I've got 3.
All I'm hearing is you're fully healed.
Yeah.
Yep, he is fully healed technically.
Also, anyone want to pick up that armour?
Right, so Corda's certainly going to be going to look about it again. He decided that guard duty was more important while people were being patched up. So
Okay. I think I'm okay now. I look around, I see little stabbies marks all over my body.
Amusingly, that was the picture of the armour that was supposed to be up there standing. As I bring it over to... So that's how they describe to the standing armour.
Looks like good armour, as long as it's still in good condition.
It seems to be in good condition, but let me just see if I figure out what the armour actually is written down as. Let's see.
Leather.
You want it to be leather, do you?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look like leather.
It is expertly crafted banded mail.
That's definitely not for me.
With a exotic bastard sword laying nearby, with 2 curved daggers.
Ooh. Looks like a nice collection for Corda.
So
Wait, does the armor work for me?
let me just check the armors.
I have a feeling that does standard exist in Pathfinder 2?
Does banded? That's what I'm looking up now.
I know what Demanded does in D&D, but I just can't remember this one.
Well, they have changed things around a lot.
So I thought banded was underplayed.
No, they haven't got banded in Pathfinder 2.
Okay, armor. I'm gonna call it half plate. No, splint mail. Splint mail sounds better.
Splint mail is probably the closest.
Yeah,
Not
so
that much difference between half plate and
it
splint
is
mail,
expert quality splint mail, meaning you can rune it up.
And the bastard sword.
The bastard sword. Seeing that there actually is a bastard
I'm assuming
sword
that when you were
still.
talking about an exotic bastard sword, we're not talking about the one that Cordar just dropped beside the thing there. He picked that one up already.
There is one better looking than yours.
Better looking than mine.
Yes, this one is elaborately carved, etched along the blade.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it looks good, but I reckon my trusty one is probably still better.
And you got 2 curved daggers.
Well, is yours magical, Jeremy?
It's a +1 bastard sword, yeah.
In which case, you can transfer your rune to it if you wish to.
Yeah, so I could make a Gucci-looking impressive sword, or useful sword.
Yes, you can.
Well, that's right. I will certainly pick up the bastard sword and the armor.
But the amusing thing is, just about anything you buy from a store is considered expertly crafted.
Yep.
So it's actually amusing that they state that some of these things are specially crafted, whereas most things you find are just absolute crap and not worth anything.
Yeah.
So these things are actually worth money if you wish to sell them.
Okay. And just 2 normal curved daggers?
No, 2 expertly crafted daggers that match with the
Ooh.
same etchings. So you could be a match set. One takes the armor, one takes the daggers, one takes the sword.
Does the collection of the armor, sword, and daggers have any connotation from like a Cordar's extreme knowledge of fighters of the world?
Sure.
It's a green set bonus.
Give me a knowledge roll.
Dude, don't later. Dude.
Oh, a natural 20, but I'm pretty certain there's no particular skill involved. So.
Okay, looking at it, you do recognize, where is it?
Daggers for Rosemond, no more luck.
They are members of the Iridian Fold.
Is that supposed to ring bells for Cordar?
Well, note down Iridian Fold, and I'll see if I can
Okay.
look up information for it. Because they are a group of people associated with the region.
Okay. Well, Cordar, recognising the collection, will suggest that it's probably worth keeping it all together at one stage right now, just until we find out whether people are going to be chasing it.
Okay, so what you know is the Iridian Fold is nearly 1,000 years old, and they generally are always found in a pair, a warrior and a priest.
But there was only one set of armour and stuff.
The warrior wields a sword, while the priest wields daggers. And there was a person in with a skeleton with a key in its hand and the 2 daggers.
A key?
Yeah, it was described with a key in its hand.
Okay, yeah.
For any bony hand of a silver chain attached to the armor's neck and chest run along the floor of the room. Their ends. The silver chain is in the hands of the skeleton. And apparently you have a silver chain as well, even though it was not actually mentioned. So, silver chain.
Okay. I'm writing this all down, guys. So.
Yeah, Cordar will aim to keep the entire collection together at this stage.
Yep.
Until we work out what's happening.
Yeah.
Hey Jeremy, what armor do you have?
Currently, he's got studded leather.
Yeah, I have studded leather as well.
Because that was cheap and available.
I'll let you guys fight it out, then I'll have the daggers. It's okay. Well, as I said, we'll probably, once we get out of the dungeon, we'll work out what we're going to do with it. So.
Cordar's recommending that at this stage of this leap, keep the set together. Yeah. We may well distribute it afterwards if we work out that, oh no, these guys have been down, they've been dead for years and there's no one chasing it. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay, I've got it written down. Yeah. Okay.
So considering it is after 10, at this stage, and you still have a fair chunk of the dungeon to go through.
We've got the sound version, don't we?
So if I zoom that out to give you an idea of how much you've explored so far.
So we've got one more section to go, don't we?
Well, it looks like there's usually still got the things down there that you killed, so...
Oh, that's right.
Didn't turn out too badly. And there's a overview of the map that, in comparison... So
it's not just a quarter of it to go. We've technically still got to look behind all those statues.
Very much so. So if you compare the general layout, the general layout is pretty much the same. You've done one side of it.
Yeah.
And you still got the other half to do.
But so looking at the main map, it does look like just like that. We found the necromancer's area behind the statue. It looks like there's at least a little something behind each of the statues. So.
Yeah, but you chose specifically not to check behind the other statues, which was amusing.
Well, you
went where you found something.
We were racist, we went behind the black statue.
You did. Yes. You picked the black one.
Yes.
And so, I guess I was a bit surprised that it led to a way out, or it led to a way out. Susie, I don't think Nexa is going to be interested in the splint mail because you're not trained in heavy armor.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Barbarian can only get trained in light and medium initially.
But Cordar is, I believe.
Yeah, Cordar is certainly trained in heavy.
So looks like Cordar gets the nifty armor and sword that goes with it.
Of course, with the way armor works in Pathfinder, he's not actually that, like I say, split mail doesn't work out that much more effective for him than his studded leather.
And does Barbarian do the same thing in 5th edition?
I think it's the special effects you get when you get better with it.
Yeah. And also, Susie, those braces might be like armor braces. I'm not sure if they're going to be good for you or Velath, so we'll find out when we get outside and we look at them.
I just noticed that I'm at the front a lot, but I have fairly shit AC.
Yeah.
So Jeremy, it does increase your AC by 3 technically, but
by 3. It reduces my dex effect by 1.
Yeah.
So I only get the +2 for so I got +2 dex. So it is an improvement in AC, and it's certainly what he'll go for, assuming it fits and assuming it's not something that has to be given away straight away to someone who's going to kill anyone for it. But yeah, it's interesting that the
and you do to get. And you, what is your current strength?
18.
Okay, so you get the -5 speed penalty for wearing it as well.
-10.
No, it's -10 if you don't meet the strength requirement.
Oh, okay. The speed. Oh, okay. So if you meet the strength, it's okay. Yep. Okay. Well, that's not so bad then.
Yep. So it's not as bad as it looks, but it's still pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh no, it's still good, but it's just one of the things I was looking at the armor and thinking, hey, if you've got any sort of dex, going up to heavy armor isn't all that useful.
Though it's the armor specialization effects that come in handy.
Mm-hmm. So on the composite,
it
protects you from piercing attacks.
Yeah, protects you from piercing attacks.
Resistance. Yep. Oh, but you've got it's piercing damage equal to 1 when it's not got a potency wound on it.
It's actually 2 because it's heavy armor.
Oh, 2 armor, so heavy armor, yep.
So it does actually give you damage reduction against piercing attacks, which can be quite
could be a useful one, yep.
Yeah.
And obviously you said it was expertly made, so if we do get any wounds suitable for armor, then again it can be transferred. So.
It can. And any item can be upgraded to master quality or to legendary quality. So your starting equipment can be your ending equipment.
Okay. My explorer clothes are really good at the moment, so that's okay.
Okay, so we will call it a night there.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And so yes, you have done a big chunk of the map, and it was interesting putting that center thing in. So basically, I don't have enough room to stick the passage in there, which is funny.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's effectively a short dead-end passage, I'm sure we could say, yep, okay, we went down there and we've done it.
Very well. Everything in there is interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying but I'm just saying, like, from a mapping perspective, it's yep, okay, we squeezed a small tunnel in there.
Just out of irony, there are 8 statues, and you picked the odd statue out, meaning that there are 7 statues that have a similar theme to them.
Well, I believe I mentioned the fact that, because, there were 7 white statues and 1 black statue, wasn't it?
That is correct. Just like there's a 7-pointed star.
And I believe I mentioned
around my neck at the moment.
David, when Belath was apparently going to make out with the statue that we pushed aside, I was saying, I have a feeling that there's likely to be a much more interesting statue to do that to on Lone 7.
Yeah.
Because assuming that 7 white statues is going to be 7 sins, 7 Runelords.
No, Belath will get in trouble with that one that you're talking about.
Or more than one, because it's not just one looker.
Mm-hmm.
So so that was just the hint for next session.
Yep.
Depending on if you do this bottom area first or not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Probably best.
Cordar's main point is explore everything we can that doesn't need the time to open.
And because we've got a couple of people who aren't here, we have no idea what's happened to them.
Right.
Just went for a
And
walk.
certainly Cordar's plan is that if we get back around and we presumably get back to the door at the front there,
Yeah.
and we can't get through it like we couldn't originally, his plan is to walk all the way back around and go back to the door that was open into the octagon room and work it from there.
And save your chimes.
Indeed.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too. So.
All good. So if you're not doing anything this weekend, Jeremy, let me know.
Okay. So, well, yeah. I probably should be doing stuff because Rory comes home on Sunday, so I better do the house cleaning and all that kind of stuff.
Nah, don't worry about it.
And a big shop. She won't be able, she'll be quarantined for 14 days. So I'm planning on basically self-isolating as much as possible for the 14 days.
That's
So-
fair.
Very cool.
Bye, guys.
Okay, see you, Dave.
Anyway,
See you,
thanks
David.
very much. Good night, all.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, putting that on the end. Stop.